For beginners, Grab versus Nvidia stock, which is a better stock? As you already know, Grab is quite popular in Southeast Asia. When I travel around the world in Southeast Asia, I see it everywhere. And I'm going to show you how to make money with advanced option. I'm going to give you one of the option trade alert that I sent to my option club membership. I'm going to give it to you in the middle of the video. And I'm going to tell you about 9 stocks that's going to report earnings next week, and which are good stocks and which are better stocks, which are the stocks to avoid. I'm going to show you my 5-step formulas to look at it. And at the end of the video, you're going to know which stocks are good, and you will know how to look for stocks that you can invest yourself. Okay, from February 12th to February 15th, 5 days period, I made over 1,843 in 1 week. Most of the gains came from option trading, call option, put options, advanced option, and some people ask me, SMCI. I know that it's very hot stock. A lot of people trade SMCI, and I advise personally, I'm not gonna trade SMCI because it doesn't meet my criteria. It's been up pretty crazy year to date, 181.42%. The fundamentals don't support their valuations. And technically, it's overextended and overbought. So it's no surprise that it's dropped 19.99%. February 16th, Friday. Like I said before, March, I could possibly foresee stock market pullback or correction or maybe consolidation. So I wouldn't touch this stock. I wouldn't trade stock option either. I would prefer trading Nvidia rather than SMCI. And let's look at the past week earnings. Like I said before in my past live, and Airbnb is up 2.5% over the past 5 days. It dropped after they reported earnings, then it recovered the next day, and it dropped on Friday again. Over the past 5 years, it did not beat S&P 500. So I'm not going to invest Airbnb, but I could trade stock options or advanced option with Airbnb. Next one, Zillow. Past day it dropped. Real estate that I'm not so interested in, especially the past 5 years. It didn't even beat S&P 500. Nope, it's out of my list. Next one, MGM. Past 5 days it dropped 9.22%. I do not invest in this company. It's not because I do not invest in this company and it dropped. No, because I knew that if it doesn't beat S&P 500, it's very likely that after every earnings report, it could drop. So it didn't beat S&P 500, but it's still better than Zillow. And yeah, not bad, but it's not my type. If it doesn't beat S&P 500, I'm not interested. Next one, M&M. Yeah, the past 5 days, yeah, not bad. It wasn't moving much, but if you look at year to date, 9.95%, 5 years, is 184%. It beat S&P 500 over the past 5 years. But I'm not so passionate about this business. I'm not so specialized in this business, industrial. It's also another thing is industrial companies tend to be cyclical. So 1 or 2 years they could be doing really well, but the next 1 or 2 years they could be doing really bad. So I don't like it. So I'm retired. I travel around the world before I reach 30. So I tend not to invest in stocks that are cyclical. Next one, AMAD. Yeah, the 5 days it jumped 7.77%. 1 day 6.35% after they reported earnings. Semiconductor demand were really strong, and they forecast above their estimates. So the stock jumped. So I believe AI is really hot. So lots of semiconductor manufacturing companies order machines. Applied Materials, they make semiconductor machines. So these companies buy these machinery from Applied Materials. The past 5 years is up 406% 100%. Yes, I invested in this company, and I'm gonna show you that I traded this stock as well. AMAT I traded, so I made over 379 just on AMAT alone. So I'm gonna show you one of the alerts that I sent out to my option trading patron. This one, advanced option 3, 448 in 1 minute. So I sold AMAT expiring on March 8, 175 put option. So I got 400 right away. After I sold it, I got it right away in my account. I could use that money to invest in another store, or I could just keep it aside and buy back this put option later. Whatever that I want to do, I can do it. But one good thing about advanced option is that I get money upfront. Usually when people buy or trade stocks or options, they use their own money. Here, I don't need to use my own money. They pay me money. I use that money whatever I like. So speculating advanced option strategy for day trading or swing trading, bullish strategy. Put option selling is bullish strategy. You sell high, then you buy back low. 400.48 is profit when stock price is above the strike price 175, and the option expires one less on the expiry date. I usually like to close the position to take profits before expiry date, and if the stock price keeps rising. Feel free to take profits or cut loss anytime you like. The risk is that I may lose money on the options or need to buy 100 shares at the strike price for each option. If strike price goes below the strike price, stock price goes below the strike price. Let's say on the expiry date of March 8, applied materials starts close below 175. It could be 174, 173. Then I may need to buy 100 shares, or I need to buy back this put option at a loss. Sometimes it can be break even, or sometimes it can be a little bit of profits. So that's a risk. So cut losses quickly if your trade goes against you. Do not trade advanced option strategy if you don't understand them. If you have not taken an advanced option course, and if you don't know how to manage risk, I may teach you advanced option course later. If you want to learn more, comment down below. I want to learn advanced option course, and I'm going to show you this simple strategy, how I did it. AMAT, look for AMAT in your stockbroker or option broker. The sell put options expiry date March 8. Look for March 8. As I already bought it on Valentine's Day, February 14, and the stock price jumped a lot. 175 is now value only 58 cents. So yeah, close to 400, the profits. So 58 cents is nothing. You multiply with 100, so you only need to buy back at $58. So yeah, so I made profits on AMAT. If you want to join, if you want to know what I buy, what I trade, stocks, options, you can click the link down below. The link is going to be in the video description and comment. Let's look at last week economic news, and at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you there's 9 stocks that are going to report earnings. Some of them are Grab and Nvidia. You're going to be excited about it, right? Nvidia. Yes, last week major economic news, core CPI jumped more than expected, 0.4%. So that's why the stock price dropped a little bit. It's very normal, but the trend is that the stock market stay in bull market. So every time the stock market drop one day, the next day it went back up again. This trend has been consistent until now. We don't know when it's gonna change, and so it could be a really good trading strategy. When the stock market drop 1%, 2%, you buy call option. The next day you sell call option. You can do that. Yeah. So just be careful. Do not overtrade. Okay. And also, core PPI more than expected. So that's why it dropped. Friday the stock market dropped, and Tuesday the stock market reopens. Let's see if it's gonna open again. Remember, next week Nvidia is gonna report their earnings, so the stock market could be quite volatile. And Nvidia is the 3rd most valuable company in the world right now. So I could see some volatility if the stock market doesn't open positive or close positive on Tuesday. The trend already changed. Remember, the trend one day dropped, the next day it went back up because FOMO, fear of missing out. People don't want to miss out this stock market, so they keep buying. Every time the stock market drops, they dip buy. If next week the stock market opens on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, red or down, something is going on. The stock market could be pulling back or correction. Stock market pullback or correction could happen at the end of February or beginning of March, like I predicted before. So let's see how it's gonna go next week. It's gonna be exciting. Nvidia. And next stock reporting on Tuesday, February 20, is Palo Alto. Last 5 years, 377.72%. Yes, it passed my first criteria. It beat S&P 500. Second, has it been a public company? Has it been in the business for 10 years? Yes, it has been in the business for at least 10 years, founded on 2005. Has it been a public company for at least 5 years? Yes, it has been a public company for at least 5 years. And four, do I like this business? It's a cybersecurity business, so I like it. Yeah, so I just need to look at their financial statements. And if I like their financial statement, I can invest in it. But in my opinion, right now it's overvalued. So I'm just gonna wait for pullback for in March, or it can be in September or October. If it becomes under value, under its intrinsic value, I may add this stock. And next one gonna be RingCentral. The past 5 years it dropped. No, I'm not gonna buy this stock, not investment stock. You see, if you invested $1,000, you will have already be left with $290. Congratulations! If you invested in this company, it's very simple to make money in stock market. But most people don't make money because they don't know how to look at these 5 criteria. So right now you are one of the few. It could be 1% of the stock investing community that know the secret. Congratulations! Nope. Not my type. I'm not gonna even look at the other criteria. Next one, FANG. The past 5 years, 72.47%. Diamondback Energy, it doesn't beat S&P 500. So I'm not gonna look at it. And secondly, I don't like energy companies. So nope. Let's skip to the next one. Home Depot. The past 5 years, it beat S&P 500. S&P 500 is up about 82%, 83%. So yes, it beat S&P 500. It has been in business for more than 10 years. Yes, it has been a public company for at least 5 years. Yes. So do I like business? I'm pretty neutral on this business. It's okay if I have it. It's also okay for me not to have it. So right now, I don't think I have it. Maybe I have a few stock. Yeah, a few stock, Home Depot, just very few. So that's why I probably don't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it. Financial statement, I look at financial statement. I like it at the time. So yes, I bought it at the time. I stay holding this stock. Next one, Walmart. 5 years, it doesn't beat S&P 500. No, I'm not gonna even look at the other criteria. Next one, True. It doesn't beat S&P 500. It lost money. If you invested $1,000, you will have already been left with $490. Congratulations. Don't invest in stock like this. No, I'm not gonna even look at it. What do? They basically, you can input the car models, 2024 Tesla, Model Y, whatever the mileage, how much you have. Then they give you the second-hand market value, average. You can also look for second-hand car on that website. So not a good business in my opinion, because by looking at the stocks. Next one, it used to be really hot in the past 2 or 3 years. EV, Rivian Automatic, they're gonna report on Wednesday, February 21st. Do I like this company? No, 87.46%. 1,000 becomes $130. What? Well, that's why I told you, I don't even need to look at the other criteria. So yeah, it failed my first criteria. Gone. Let's look at Grab. As you already noticed, Grab is like Uber, of Southeast Asia. You can order food, you can order taxi, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam. They have Grab present. So everybody use Grab. When I travel in those regions, I use Grab. When you see a stock or a product or service, you can look at the stocks. That's how I find companies. How I find great companies. Hey, this product, I use it, I like it. Or this product is everywhere, service everywhere. I look it up online. If I like it, I invest in those stocks. So that's one of the good ways to know which stocks to invest. Let's look at Grab. Grab, the past 5 years, no, 71.53% loss. So I don't even need to look at it. The other criteria, no, it hasn't been in the business for more than 10 years. No, has it been a public company for more than 10 years? No. So it failed all my criteria, so I don't even need to invest it. So it's very, very hard to lose money if you know how to see all these criteria like this. And let's look at next one, Nvidia. Nvidia, the past 5 years, yes, phenomenal. If you invested Nvidia on February 22nd, $1,000, you will have your $1,000 will have become over $18,000 right now. So that's phenomenal, phenomenal. Over 1,700% gain. If you ask general people like your friends, your family who don't invest in stock market, do you know Nvidia? You ask somebody on the street vendors, you go to restaurant, you ask, do you know Nvidia? Most people are gonna say no. But if you ask, do you know Grab? Yes, everybody knows Grab, especially in Southeast Asia. Yes, then see, popularity, most people know doesn't determine if it's a great company. What determines is the revenue and profits and cash flow. Remember, balance sheet, financial statements. So do not invest in company just because you see it everywhere. Do not do that. Okay, Nvidia, most people are not gonna know that, but it's one of the top companies in the world because they make chips. If you are in gaming or crypto, yes, you may know Nvidia. If you're engineers in semiconductor, yes, you may know Nvidia, but most people don't know Nvidia. See, I have Nvidia's, it's already made profits within 1 month, over 24,000, 49.49% profits. If you bought it just because you watched my videos, congratulations. I usually post videos weekly or anytime that it's okay, anytime that's possible, I post it. You can check my stuff, rich stocks, option, crypto, go to live, and you can go to playlist to watch my favorite stocks, my other stock, advanced option trading, stock market predictions analysis is usually every week. And you can look at Good for Life. This is like, you can use knowledge in this video anytime you like. And how much I made while traveling around the world, you can look at it. And my favorite stock, you can look at it as well. Remember, these stocks can change anytime. It may be favorite stock when I'm making the videos. So you don't have to follow my advice. I'm not giving you financial advice. But if you want to know what I buy, options or stock, you can click the link down below in the description comment. Share, subscribe.